Is it recording? Hey guys, it's Baetasticx here, and thank you guys for tuning in. So, I'm coming to you today with a story time, just because I had a subscriber basically want me to update a story. If you guys don't remember, I did a story time on the time when I basically got kicked out, and that was like basically my stepmother, momzilla type situation story time. So the person just wanted, ooh, I am so sorry, I have in my retainers, so I probably sound really funny, but yeah, I forgot to wear them one night and I do not want my teeth to revert back, because you guys saw in the last video I had braces. So oh my gosh, I can hear it like really bad right now. But don't mind my list. If it gets too bad and I'm trying to like really go in, I'm gonna take them out. But I got some tea because, you know, I'm about to spill some more tea, even though it's kind of like not that much tea, but I'm just gonna update you guys. And thank you for commenting and basically asking for like what's happening, I guess, now, and like what's going on, because I don't know, it's kind of cool just to see people reach out and actually, you know, be like, hey, what's the update on the story, girl? Like, what's going on now? Okay, so basically from the last video I told you guys like how I basically got kicked out and how like the whole riff-raff happened between my dad and like his wife. So as of right now, as of 2018, literally from that last incident when she kicked me out and she had my clothes sitting outside at the door, when I came to pick up the rest of my stuff, my dad basically told her that she couldn't come to none of my events, anything that like, you know, for me, she couldn't come to none of that, just because he really wasn't feeling that. But again, you know, this man is still, you know, married to her, so to each his own. I'm let a lot of stuff. Oh yeah, so like I said, to each his own. So if you guys don't know, I now have a baby. Literally when I told my dad like I was pregnant and everything, he came up to my school. Basically I literally broke down crying, because it was like, Dad, like, you know, I was inching up to tell him, but it was like, Dad, this whole situation, like, I don't want your wife around my baby. Like, if she didn't like me for no reason, he can't really say anything. I'm looking this way because I'm looking at him sleeping, but excuse me, he can't say anything if he comes over there. And you know, I mean, you know, I was crying like basically in IHOP, and I was just like, you know, like, she changed so much, like, me and your relationship, we used to be like this. Remember, I lived with my dad since I was about like 3 or 4 years old, so he was all I knew. So picture like having to move away because of someone else. So I was really hurt. And you know, now the update more so is like we kind of don't really talk about it, in a sense. Like when I was up at my school, I went to counseling and everything, and I talked to like a therapist, and you know, broke down even there, just because I was so hurt over the whole situation. Even though, you know, in my last video I was so jokey about it, or like, you know, going above and beyond, but like that stuff hurts, especially like something with a parent and then like someone that causes a rift or changes the dynamic of you guys' relationship. So as of right now, the update is that me and her basically don't have any contact. Like, I haven't been to their house at all. Like, me and my dad had one incident like where I was just like, you know, I didn't talk to him for a couple of days. Literally, I got a ride home from school and I had to stop at his house to get my car, and I literally called him and was like, hey, can I run in and go to the bathroom? He was like, all right, how far are you? I'm like, I'm literally almost up the block. But I'm guessing I wasn't in time frame for him, or, you know, people do weird stuff in front of people and like they have to later come back and apologize. But literally he made a smart remark as I was like going up the steps, saying like, oh, you didn't have to come here. So after that incident, guys, I was like, well, I'm never coming back there, and haven't been back since, because I'm petty. And literally once I say something, I really do mean it. Like, don't try to play me. That was my main thing. But me and my dad relationship has gotten better. I literally, you know, laid everything on the table and literally was like, this is how I felt, this and this. And then he basically assured me that like no one can take him from me, and that like we're always going to be good, if that makes sense. Like, even though, you know, I try to explain to him like, but things already changed, and he's like, you know, in denial, because like you know, stuck behind a rock and a hard place. Like I said before, pillow talk kills everything. Like me and his relationship, it's really, really well. Like as of right now, like we haven't had any, like if I ask my dad for anything, he'll literally drop it in the hat if he can, and you know, do what he needs to do for me. So that's like my, you know, that's like a big thing for me, and we build from that. And like, you know, the hurt is still there, but like literally it's, I guess we're moving forward, you know, we're moving forward. Like I have my own child, doing my own things, my own relationship and everything, so that's like its own thing. Oh, another thing is that she's basically kind of like ruining my life again, but like not being in my life. Cause like guys, I had to get my car back because it was a lease. Remember my black car, guys? I used to be out whipping it in my little vlogs. Not no more, guys. I'm stuck in the house with a newborn. The way things change in life. But literally shorty broke her freaking shoulder, and I used to use my dad's car during the day while he's at work, and you know, taking if I need to go do some errands, whatever the case may be, go get some groceries, get some fruit, whatever the case may be. So now I can't do that because he has to go home to take care of her on his breaks. So shawty does little stuff that I still can see, I guess, to like make him not be available for me, because he was available for me before. Like when I was working while I was pregnant, I literally would walk to my dad's job because it was like up the street from my house, and he'll leave his car, you know, for me, and I get in the car and I go to work, and I have the car until I got off before him, drive back and drop it off, and he'll drop me off home and he'll go home. So I guess she started getting upset about that, because I guess like my time frame, whatever the case may be, I don't know, she's still, I feel like the jealous bitch, the wicked witch of the west over there. But like I said, me and her have no contact. I don't talk to her, literally. Oh my gosh, she has like this weird thing where like she'll call my dad and be like, where are you at? And it's like literally, shawty, all he does is work. Can you calm down? And he'll be like, I'm dropping off my daughter. Like it's such an awkward dynamic. Like we haven't all been in the same area or space in so long. So yeah, that's his own thing. I don't think she's ever gonna like meet my son until he can like talk and he can like tell me like, oh, she did this and did that, and she got nuck if she buck. Like if she messes with my kid. Like I'm not playing. Like that was my whole thing about like, you know, me being so teary-eyed about to my dad. I'm like, well, I have this, you know, I have a baby coming, and like I don't even get along with your wife, so that means like he can't even come over there unless she's talking, because I don't play, nor do I trust people. So literally guys, that's the update. And my advice for anybody that's going through like a weird step parent thing where like the, oh come on Zayden, anyone going through like a weird step parent thing, if you're able to get out of the situation, definitely I say remove yourself from the situation. And you honestly have to like forgive. And even though that's better said than done, for you to move on with the person that you love, like for me, instance with my dad, I had to forgive and I guess try to think of it from a certain point of view, or his point of view, even though it still didn't make sense to me, and just like continue the healthy relationship with your parent. Because at the end of the day, that's your parent. You only get one parent, and God forbid if anything happens to my dad, I would be devastated, and I wouldn't want our relationship to be, you know, ripped apart or even estranged. I don't know if I used that word right, but it's, you know, just messed up because of someone else that I really not fond of. Know that we have a mutual understanding that we just don't like each other, like, you know, I just wouldn't want that. So like you just kind of have to move on, and basically that's all I really can say. Move on and go to an outlet. Like I went to my school's therapist counseling, and I talked about, you know, other things that were bothering me, because this was another thing that kind of put me like in depression, and then it didn't help with school and everything. So like definitely reach out if you feel like it's really affecting like your full lifestyle, because again, this is your parent, especially someone that you literally, you know, they've been there for your whole life. So, you know, and I guess try to ignore the person or kill them with kindness. Because at the end of the day, if someone is being nasty to you and you're still being nice to them, they're gonna look like the fool, and people are gonna start to peep, like, you know. But if you're nasty back and all that, it just makes the whole situation worse. If you guys have to be in the same area or room, whatever the case may be, if you're not able to get out, that's what I mean with that instance. But honestly, I just had to move on. Me and my dad have moved forward, and our relationship is better. I wish it was as close as it was before, but he does call me occasionally, you know, call me when he can, or like the time frames when I had his car, we would have like little conversations on the way back to my house, dropping me off. So like things like that, like we're building, and now he gets to build with my son, and you know, they're gonna have their own little, like, you know, bonding and building situation. So that is my advice, and that is my update, and I hope this video helped and kind of made type of clarification that things in a sense do get better and don't stay the same, and how to deal with the situation a little better. Anyone has any questions, please put them down below, because I do have experience with some BS basically. So this has been Baetasticx here. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and holla at your girl. I'm going to be coming to you guys basically with no makeup, so beware. Don't zoom all into my face, whatever the case may be. I got like a bump that, like, you know, I pick, oh guys, I'm so bad at picking bumps, and now it's like this deep dark mark, so I'm trying not to wear makeup and have on cocoa butter. That's why I'm probably looking a little greasy, but guys, it gets better, and it's about to be New Year, so like let all that old baggage like go, and now it's like I got my own handful of things, like my son. So I kind of left the past in the past basically. But yeah, that's it. So love you guys.